This is my thoughts on Sony Spider-Man universe. Back in 2015, Marvel Studios decided to share the Spider-Man movie rights with Marvel Studios. After sharing the rights, rebooting Spider-Man with Spider-Man Homecoming, they decided to make the Sony Spider-Man universe with a Venom movie. They were planning a Venom movie back in 2007 after Spider-Man 3 came out, but it didn't go through. But now in 2018, the Venom movie came out starring Tom Hardy as Venom. Then in 2021, Venom Let There Be Carnage came out. Then in 2022, Morbius came out. Then in 2024, Madam Web came out. And Venom The Last Dance. And Kraven the Hunter in 2024. Then Spider-Man Far From Home came out in 2019. Then Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021. Is in the comics, they interact with each other. Spider-Man meets these villains that's appearing in these movies. Morbius, Venom, and Madam Web's not really a villain. She's more like a character that appears with Spider-Man and to talks to him about his future as Spider-Man. And Kraven the Hunter is a villain, but in the cartoon series, he's more like a person that's there that has abilities of the wild animals in him. That was the animated series back in 1993 to 1998. Madam Web appeared in the series too, and she was like a being that helped Spider-Man fight his inner demons. Now, and Morbius was like a man that needs plasma because he needs to survive as a vampire after he gets into an accident. Now, they made movies of these villains in movies, calling them anti-heroes, but they didn't work out because, the first Venom movie did well. The second movie, Venom Let There Be Carnage, did alright. Then Venom The Last Dance made some money, but not enough for another one. Then Madam Web came out, then that bombed at the box office. Then Morbius came out, that didn't do so well. And Kraven the Hunter was the last one to come out. Now that Sony's Spider-Man universe is over. So, what happened was, they didn't have Spider-Man in these movies because they wanted to they had no direction what they wanted to go. They just did it. They just made villains in their own movies from the Spider-Man universe, from the comic books. They just went ahead and did it. They just made them. They didn't really have no direction on what they wanted to do. Maybe they had something at first, having Tom Hardy appear in Spider-Man No Way Home in the post-credit scene, but they retcon it in Venom The Last Dance. The symbiote goo that he left there on the table. If you remember the scene in Spider-Man No Way Home, he left some alien goo, but they retcon it so that he goes back into his own universe and leaves his goo there. That's the retcon what just happened in that movie, Spider-Venom The Last Dance, if anyone's seen it. So, what's going to happen is, Sony is going to not retcon Sony is going to cancel this Spider-Man Sony universe with the villains in their own movies because it didn't work out with the fans. They didn't go see them. I think Venom was like the only one worth seeing for some people. Venom The Last Dance did alright at the box office, but it was a big hit like the first two Venoms. So I think what's gonna happen now is Sony Pictures is gonna do Spider-Man 4 for the July 31st, 2026 release, and they're gonna continue having Spider-Man in the MCU because that's working out well for them. Both Spider-Man in the MCU. I just hope that, well, if they do Morbius, well, I still think Kraven the Hunter, Morbius, Venom are all good characters. It's just they didn't use them well in their own movies. They're not really, um, a Madam Web is like a, well, they're all different in their own way, unique. It's just, they didn't use them properly and they didn't understand them. The people that made these movies didn't understand them, those characters. For they should interact with Spider-Man, I say, in a movie. That they would have made more Spider-Man movies with those characters in Spider-Man movies. So, if you have any thoughts about the Spider-Man Sony universe, what do you think? What they're gonna do with these characters? I think they're gonna introduce them in a Spider-Man movie finally do it white. Or they're gonna continue being stupid and not bring in Spider-Man in these villain movies. Let me know in the comments down below if you're watching it. If you're watching this video. So, Kraven the Hunter comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD this Tuesday, March 4th. I'm gonna wait until it goes on Netflix. Then if I like it, then I'll buy the Blu-ray or 4K disc and look for in the box on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, Michael's Thoughts. So, and as for Spider-Man No Way Home, that was the biggest Spider-Man movie of all time, grossing, I think, probably 1 billion or 2 billion, I'm not sure. I have to look at the box office numbers again. But it grossed 800 million domestically, second place to Avengers Endgame of the MCU high box office grossings. So, thank you for watching the video. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Sony ending the Spider-Man universe? Will they bring back these characters in a Spider-Man movie, finally do it white? Or will they be not that smart again and just plainly, well, if they're smart, I'm giving them some credit. No one can be that stupid. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to see more villain movies? Do you want to see done white with Spider-Man, the hero appearing in these villain movies? And thank you for watching the video. That's the video. Thank you for watching.